where were we last week? So last week we ran through the index 16th of November. So since then, we got a reaction, but definitely no follow through to the downside, and it's kind of forming relatively narrow range day. So what about the volume? So supply has been decreasing. I would say it's generally on the low side with a lot of the small spread candle. So what does it really mean? So if you just take a look at slightly longer term perspective, which I already ran through many times, long term we're still in a downtrend, right? So as defined in this down channel, so the downtrend is still intact, no doubt about that. And there is still kind of a confluence level with this supply zone, supply bar, together with the supply line of the down channel. So I still expect probably S&P 500 can go up a little bit to inch up some more to test this area 4,000 to about 4,100, because so far we don't really see a lot of the threatening price action in terms of the candle spread. So it's all the small spread candles, and I don't really see threatening volume as well. So volume is generally on the low side, suggesting that there is not much supply emerge yet. Okay, so what I'm hoping is probably for the market to still keep edging the overbought line. So if you take a look at this channel, so I still have a little channel right here. Okay, so this is the kind of the overbought line with this channel is still intact, right? So this is the current swing. The current swing is still up as defined in this little channel right here. So short term, we still have a generally still the upswing, uptrend, but slightly long term, I think that's still a trading range, and I think this is very important as defined by this two supply zone supply candle. So I think at the moment we still can anticipate S&P 500 to just go up a little bit here in order to test the supply zone. So I think this area, this confluence area is quite important, because first it's just testing this supply zone right here, and also that's coincide with this supply line of the down channel. Okay, so definitely watch out for that. I think this is where all the every single traders, investors are watching this area, because so far there's nothing threatening about the price action and also the volume. So the direction is still up. Yeah, so I think that's quite straightforward. But one thing to look out for is definitely the intermarket relationship about the dollar index, because I think a jump in a dollar or a rally, a short-term rally in a dollar will definitely spur some kind of the reaction for the S&P 500 or generally the stock market. So if we look at slightly detailed analysis for the S&P 500, so last week we talked about that there's potential reaction, because once we see that it could resolve itself out from this slightly upsloping trading range. So what does it do? Okay, so first we got a breakdown, right? So there's a breakdown during the Globex hour, the non-regular trading hours, and subsequently no follow through during the US session. It's just a rally up and then eventually just settle down. Okay, so far I don't really see any follow through to the downside. Nikki say, would the rejection tail suggest lack of demand? Okay, so if you look at the daily chart here, the rejection tail, I think that's quite obvious. That's from probably last Tuesday. Okay, rejection tail a little bit here, and also we got another rejection tail, because that's sort of kind of anticipated, because once we have this spike up or the bullish momentum bar right at this overbought of the channel, and I think there's just a natural place for a lot of the trader to take the profits out. So a lot of the profit taking activities, and also that's kind of in line with testing the maybe about one half of this bar. So definitely there's a reaction right here. And you can also say that there is a break below this slightly upsloping trading range. So with this candle, but what did we see? There's a demand tail right here. So not only did it no follow through to the downside, but we also get some kind of the buy on the dip. So there's some form of the buyers right here. So where is this place? So if we just extend this sort of the axis line, this is also a natural place that first need to get tested. So in case if it breaks this level, then the next level is probably about one half of this bullish momentum bar, which also acted as the last defense of the whole chunk of the trend right here. So first, I think in case there is some more weakness or there's lack of demand, because the decreasing of the volume also suggesting both lacking of the supply and the demand. So we just need to see which force is stronger at the moment, because I think at the moment is quite a natural place for it to attract buyers right at this area. Okay, so in case there is some dip right here, a dip right here is also in line with this demand line of the up channel and also this exit zone. Okay, so this is the general support area to attract the buyers, because it's just a level of the support horizontally and also based on the demand line of the up channel. Okay, so far it's sort of indecisive for the past few days, and we just need to wait for the market to show its true hands, because so far I think it's just still a lot of the indecisive action with generally low volume. Is probably waiting for some kind of the event in order to react. It could be the minutes of the FOMC coming out soon, or it could be just like holiday is coming soon. Maybe everyone is looking for the Thanksgiving holiday and sort of a bit quiet. So yeah, so far there's not much anticipation. Apart from that, it's still consolidation generally, and I think with a upward bias. So short term, I still expect S&P 500 to probably once it's maybe consolidate for a few more days, can actually break out and to test 4,000 to about 4,100. So to test this area basically. Okay, so this is generally very low volume and it's just waiting for some kind of the catalyst, some kind of the event. All right, but most importantly, I think in terms of the market breadth means that most of the stocks, we still have a lot of the stocks intact with uptrend, and a lot of the tradable setup, tradable entry. We'll run through the watch list later. Okay, so that's S&P 500. In terms of the rest of the index, I think they are very similar. With Dow Jones is still the leading index. So no matter what, this is still the outperforming index, Dow Jones, and followed by I think at the moment probably I would say still Russell, or either Russell or S&P, but definitely Nasdaq is the laggard. Okay, so another thing that probably doesn't look that good is the current rally, probably since this amazing bar. Okay, so this incredible bullish momentum bar is triggered by a lot of the deeply oversold mega cap stocks. So like the Facebook, Amazon, and all those oversold stocks, they are initiating a kind of automatic rally or a technical rally. So that's probably just trigger across the index. They have a very strong run in the index. But nevertheless, in terms of individual of the stocks, we still have a lot of them, enough of them keep creating new high, breaking out new high. So I think that's very healthy, which should sustain this very short-term rally. I would say probably maybe another push. Then we just need to be very careful after the final push if it really materializes, because like I say, this is the natural place to attract a lot of the short sellers and profit-taking activities, and also close out of the long position to sell into strength. So all these of the activities could really trigger another reaction, and we definitely want to justify the quality of the reaction, because this is really crucial, and we don't really want to see super big spread bar, bearish bar like this, because if the bulls still want to charge up, I think a very shallow type of direction is definitely a lot healthier. So in case we do see this kind of the candle show up, then likely I think we could anticipate another wave down, so a resumption of the downtrend. If you want to catch my latest videos, click on the subscribe button and the bell right now so that you get instant notification once I upload my latest video. If you want to check out my online courses, go to tradeprecise.com to find out how to profit consistently from any market without using complex indicator or understanding any financial statement, no matter you are trading or investing.